Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So you know I'm excited because Eureka Crystal Beads has put out another collection. So this is their April collection and it's called the Wildflower collection. So for those of you who are not familiar with this, these collections are not a subscription. They are an amazingly beautifully curated selection of the finest beads, components, crystal, you name it. Oh, just beautiful colors. Everything is inspired by nature. Every collection comes with a beautifully printed image that has inspired the particular color palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take everything out of this bag and we'll get a look at all the beautiful beads. I've taken everything out of the bag, and just so you know, everything comes wrapped in this really nice tissue. Everything is in plastic bags, so it's such a beautiful presentation. I just take it off because these bags tend to crinkle a lot, so I thought I'd spare you the crinkling. So I know that it just comes beautifully wrapped. Here's our inspiration picture. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, just can't wait for spring. I mean, we're really in spring. It just doesn't feel like spring at the moment. Okay. I'll read you a little bit. Here's the inspiration paragraph. Wildflowers spring up along the path, blooming on the landscape as if a paintbrush of vibrant colors has swept across the field. So I'll let you read the rest yourself. Open it up. Here is our list of beads, and wow, we have a lot of them. So everything here is identified by an SKU number or SKU number. So this number indicates this item. So if you need to look it up, you just type this number in their search bar on their website, and it pulls this item up, 1, 2, 3. So very easy. So here's everything. We're going to start with the seed beads. So, I also wanted to say that where you see it times 5, times 5, times 5, times 2, times 4, times 20, times 12, that means you get 5, 2, 4, 20, or 12 of that item. So know that. And occasionally they do a substitution if they run out of stock, and it's always gorgeous. So there we go. All right, let me put my little paper up here and we'll go through everything. There we go. All right, we'll put it over there. I'm going to move everything aside. Oh, wow, there's so much here. And I'm going to go through the seed beads first. So we'll leave the inspiration picture front and center as long as I can until I run out of room. So here, I'll put that over there a little bit. So here we go. And look at those. Look at that gorgeous color palette. It's so welcome, isn't it? All right. So the first on our list of seed beads is a Toho hexagon seed bead. That's an 11-0. It's a 2.5-inch tube, and it is in this beautiful silver-lined lemon. And we'll get a look at that. Look at that beautiful lemon. Wow, that is a bright, bright, bright lemon yellow color. Okay, next up, we have a Toho Takumi seed bead, and this is an 11-0, 2.5-inch tube, and the color on this one is permanent finish silver-lined milky baby pink. And the Takumi, if I'm not mistaken, is a larger whole round seed bead. I mean, these almost look like treasures. But I think it's just a seed bead with a larger hole. Look at that beautiful color. That's so pretty, baby pink. Love it. Okay, next up is this beautiful Toho 8-0 in gold lustered raspberry, and I adore this bead. I have many in this color, in the sizes in this color. That's such a pretty color, isn't it? Look how gorgeous that is. So there you go. You got your 8-0. Next up is a Toho 6-0. So we have an 11-0, 8-0, 6-0, and then we have a larger hole. Or then we have the hex, so really nice. This is beautiful. What's this color? Let's see. This is silver-lined jonquil, translucent silver-lined jonquil. That is so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that lining on that. That's a beautiful, beautiful 6-0. Next up, we have this beautiful, beautiful 11-0. This is a Miyuki, and this is it doesn't have the color on the tube, but this is such a pretty, like, peridot or it's not quite lime. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous green. Very pretty, and it's a luster. You can see the luster on that. Stunning. I love it. Next up is this 15-0. This is a Miyuki, and this is a beautiful, like, cream luster or Ceylon luster. It's very, very beautiful. That's so perfect. Love those little 15-0s for bezels, especially in the summer now with these lighter colors. So pretty. Okay, next up we have this beautiful pink. Look at this color. This is Tierra Terra Intensive Pink, and this is a Czech seed bead. Now I have a whole bunch of Czech seed beads in my stash. This is such a beautiful color. Isn't that gorgeous? And while they're, Czech seed beads and then Japanese seed beads, and whether it's a Toho or Miyuki, they're all slightly different. These are so beautiful. They really are. I absolutely have a use for every single brand of seed beads that we have here. So this is wonderful, and this color is just so cute. This is for a little girl. Make a pretty little bracelet or a necklace for your daughter. So pretty, or yourself. All right, just very pretty. Okay, next up is the Czech Glass, and our first one is a 2-hole trio. If I can get it open, 2.5-inch tube. And did I say that this tube of Czech seed beads is a 5-inch tube, and the 15-0 is 10-gram tube, and the 11-0, this Miyuki 11-0 is a 10-gram tube. All right, so this is a trio. Let's pop them all out, and it looks like a little triangle with 2 holes, but it's wide. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, I'm getting into my 2-hole beads. We've been having so much fun with them lately, so it's nice to have another one. Does this have the color opaque white? It's got a nice little luster on it. Beautiful. Next up are the teacup beads, and these are saturated metallic martini olive. Oh, I love that name. Isn't that a great name? And we've had some fun with teacup beads lately too. So very beautiful. And look at the colors that are just popping right out of that gorgeous, gorgeous picture. These are very pretty. Okay, just because I'm not sure I told you, but these trios, you get a 2.5-inch tube, and the teacup beads the same, so lots of beads. So next up are these really pretty hibiscus flower beads, and these have a pretty, pretty pink accent on them, so it's a white bead, and then it's that sort of like a bright pink accent on those. Okay, next up we have a couple more colors of the hibiscus flowers, and these hibiscus flowers are around 10 millimeters, so a nice size. It's not too big. It's perfect. I mean, I see like a little girl's bracelet here. I mean, I see a lot of things, but I just want to make this for a daughter. I don't have a daughter, but if I had one, I would make something for my daughter. So, of course, we had the pink ones, and now these are beautiful, sort of a plum color, and then this has the yellow. Very nice luster on those. Adorable. We have these really pretty rondelles, and these are, you get a strand of 50, and they're just, I love that beautiful sort of peridot color. And look how great this is. So you have this beautiful, beautiful pink here, which can go with this, and then this beautiful sort of plummy color you can put with this pink, and then the yellow, you have the yellow and the green. So, and then this cream color, so perfect. I mean, it's just so well done, and I love these. It says that they're Czech Glass. They're supposed to look like gemstones. I don't think they're actual gemstones, but they're just a beautiful rondelle, and that looks just like peridot to me. That is gorgeous. Next up, we have the Swarovski crystal, and you know how I love their crystals. They're so pretty, and these are all like individually packed, one crystal to a bag, so I guess they don't scratch each other. So we're going to start with these. These are 10 by 14 millimeter, and they all coordinate with these gorgeous seed beads and with the flowers and some upcoming crystal. So here's this beautiful sort of lemon yellow color, and they have the that backing like Swarovski Delight. I love the color backing. I think it's so gorgeous. Those are some of my favorite Swarovski stones. But these have sort of like a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little almost I don't know, glittery look to the back. It's like sparkly. It's got some kind of, sheen going on in there that's very beautiful. And then it's got this very, very pale pastel color. So the combo is just lovely. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. We've got a couple more in this sort of just beautiful sort of pale pinky mauve color. And again, it's got that little, it's not crazy. It's just like a little sparkle deep inside the stone. I don't know if you can see it. And again, the color backing, which as I said, is just one of my favorite stones in Swarovski. And they've just done a beautiful, very pale mauvey pink color. And it's just so light and pastel and just gorgeous. nail polish that color. Wouldn't that be pretty? Okay, we've got 2 more, and these are in this very beautiful green. This is kind of like a peridot green. It looks very bright on the back, but it's just so soft, you know, with that just very like tiny little bit of sparkle that's in the backing. It's probably backed before the stone. I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but how pretty is that? Look at these color combos. How can you not just be inspired just to make a flower garden, like a flower garden necklace, right? And last but not least, as far as the stones go, we have another beautiful, oh, look at that color. See, that's like one of my favorite colors. It's a peachy salmony, and look at the glow that's what it does. It glows from inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that's pretty. They're all pretty. You know, I think if I had a daughter and I was young and I had like a 10-year-old daughter or 12-year-old daughter, I'd make us both necklaces and we'd just go out to, like, you know, lunch and wear our necklaces. Isn't that pretty? So look at all these really pretty stones. These are gorgeous. Love. Okay, next up we have the Chinese crystal, and these are the 3x2 millimeter rondelles that you know I love, love, love so much. I can't get enough of these. These are gorgeous. I think this is 150 or 190 bead strand. I'm not sure. It looks more like 190 to me, but I'm not, you know, don't quote me on it. Look at that gorgeous pink, that luster. Oh, that is pretty. Love, love, love. Gorgeous. Then we have this gorgeous sort of yellow, but it's like an opaque yellow with the luster. Little pop of yellow. Very pretty. Reminds me of daffodils. Pop there. And then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous sort of peridot green. And I'm telling you, there's nothing you can't just make out of just this entire collection. I mean, look, you've got your beautiful crystal, you've got your rondelle, you've got your seed beads, you've got a teacup bead you can put in there, put this little rondelle in for a accent bead, and then you have these gorgeous little flowers. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, it's just such an inspiration to look at all these beautiful colors and shapes together. I love it. So you see a yellow, yellow, yellow. We've got pink, pink, pink. We've got the green, green, green. And you could just sort of mix them up, or you can separate them. Just beautiful. Okay, let's go with the findings. And these are all pretty much copper or rose gold findings. They're beautiful. So we have this one, which is a Tibetan style bead cap, and it is a 6 millimeter pack of 20. Oops. Love it. So pretty. Are beautiful. I think you can incorporate this with the teacup beads somehow. I don't know. I'm thinking. You look how nice that would look. So you put something in between, and then have these on either side. You know, as part of a necklace. There we go. Pop those out. Gee, this is pretty. And then we have some bead flower caps. So these Tibetan style bead flower caps. Package of 20. So these are little flowers. Just to show you the difference. Are these 6 millimeter as well? Let's see. Well, they look like it. Maybe 8, well, maybe 6, but see just the difference. So this has got sort of the granulation around it, and this has a flower. Very nice. I love, love, love these. Love the color. So pretty. And then we have some more bead caps. We have 10 millimeter bead caps, and these I love. These are gorgeous. They look like tulips, right? These, you know how these are cool for also? I have like a Tiffany lamp. It's not a real Tiffany lamp, but it's got the ball chain, and you put this at the end of the ball chain. Just to say, if you don't use it for, you know, for jewelry. Actually, I need new little caps at the end, so these are perfect. Or a chain pull, put it at the bottom of a chain pull, you know, for your ceiling fan. Gorgeous. And next up is this gorgeous tiara cast button, and this is a Monstera antique copper plated. So you get 4 of these, the Tibetan style, the bigger bead caps. And this is a gorgeous, it's not like a philodendron, right? Monstera, I think it is. That's what it's called. Pretty little button. That's beautiful. So I love the combo of sort of antiqued and shiny copper. Very pretty. And then we have a tiara cast button in, what is this called? Bamboo. And this is antique copper plated again. And a very, very pretty button. I actually own this button in silver. And I love it, and brass, and I love it, but I absolutely adore the copper. You can use it in place of rose gold, or use it with rose gold. It's beautiful. Okay, next up we have some wire guards. So I'm going to take them out of the bag, but they are 4.5 by 4 millimeter copper plated. You get 20 of them. And I just love that you get, everything you need to make a copper findings stash, or, just to add to your copper findings. Because I think we usually mostly use gold. We use a lot of silver. And it's nice to add that copper and have everything you need to make something. So this is great for the end of that necklace for you and your daughter. Are these beautiful flower connectors. And they're called... they're like a dainty round flower connector, 11 millimeter antique copper plated. So we're going from the shiny to the antique. But if you notice the way it's polished, it has the shiny, the shiny is showing through. So if you put it with this, it looks perfect. That's great. That looks great. These are so pretty, these little connectors. I really love them. So nice to add, things like this to your jewelry. It's a pretty pattern on that too. It's got 2 holes, hole at either end. One of my favorite types of clasps is a vertical loop tube bar clasp. So this is a 5-strand, and the loops, see how the loops are vertical instead of facing towards you like that? These are so much easier to use, I think, and it's just, it just pulls apart. And again, in that beautiful copper. Absolutely love this. This is gorgeous. I mean, you have so many beads here that you will have plenty to make a nice big wide bracelet if you want to make a wide bracelet using this tube bar clasp. I mean, just lovely. And just last but not least, we have some eye pins, and these are, what size are these? These are 21 gauge, which I love that gauge, and they're 1.5 inch antique copper color, pack of 40. So here we've got some eye pins. These are perfect for, for really, any time you wrap something, this is perfect for putting through like this and using, make a little pair of tassel earrings. So here you've got the hole right there to add all your, strands of 11 seed beads, or these beautiful rondelles. Here, wrap a loop, put a little bead at the top, and you've got like a really cute little pair of tassel earrings. Just lovely. Love it. Okay, let's put this back here. So here you go. Here's your Wildflower collection. How gorgeous is this? Look at these colors. Look at this spring palette. It's like a flower garden, is it? It's just stunning. I love it. I think using all these gorgeous 10 by 14 millimeter octagon stones, so pretty. I love the seed beads. I put all the tubes, over to the side so you could, just get an idea of all the colors together. And I love the accent of the copper findings to kind of, give everything a little pop. So here you go. Check the description box below the video for a link to this collection and all the other collections. Throw it in your cart. Just do it. Throw it in your cart before it sells out. They always sell out. Anyway, I'm so thrilled to present this to you. Thank you for Eureka Crystal Beads for sending this to me and allowing me to share all these beautiful beads with you. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And we will make lots of stuff using these beads.